Well, now the hearing will start at any point of time in the magistrate court. Everybody from NCB to the defense lawyers are already have reached to the magistrate court. The hearing will begin soon. The defense lawyers have made it very clear yesterday that the magistrate has power to hear the interim bail plea of these accused because they were caught with non-commercial quantities, specifically Aryan Khan, Arbaz Merchant and Munmun Dhamecha and some others who were caught with non-commercial quantity. Pankaj Upadhyay is with us at this point of time. Pankaj, give us the update. 12:30, the hearing at the magistrate court was supposed to begin. The NCB has decided to wait for the hearing to complete, and only after that, whatever will be the court's order, accordingly they will shift the accused. Either they will release them for their houses or they will be shifted to the Arthur Road jail or the Paikala jail in case of women who have been arrested by NCB in this case. What is it now happening in the magistrate court? Is the hearing begin? Has the hearing begun? And what is it that you expect is going to happen at this point of time?
So, Sahil, I'm at the NCB headquarters, and again, we are focusing our camera lens on the main door where from, if at all, the arrested accused are...
For our viewers. Now, the proceedings are going to start any time inside the court. We've been told that everyone now is present at the Metropolitan Court. So what is going to happen at the Metropolitan Court? We're going to have the interim bail application of the three main respondents, namely Aryan Khan, Arbaz Merchant and Munmun Dhamecha. Now, these would be the three people who would be expecting that they will get their bails because they have been booked under bailable sections, and this is what their lawyers have been maintaining from day one. In fact, Aryan Khan's lawyers have been, Satish Mani Shinde has been maintaining that no drug was found in person in Aryan Khan at all. Therefore, and that he was there as a special invitee. And then there is no case against him. They accepted that, yes, Aryan Khan knew Arbaz Merchant because they are close friends, but then he cannot vouch for his activities as well. On the other hand, Arbaz Merchant's lawyers have said that the charge by the NCB that around 5 grams of drugs was found in Arbaz in person is also not true. They have said that the WhatsApp conversations to which the NCB is talking about are not at all correct, and that the court needs to see those chats. At the same time, Munmun Dhamecha's lawyers have said that the drug was not found in person in Munmun, and it was found in the floor of the room. Going by the standards, the entire people, that is 1,300 people that were there in the ship, should be booked if the court were to go by the standards. So these are the three people mainly who would be expecting their bail today. And as also we saw yesterday, Sahil, the kind of views that the court has taken, saying that custody cannot be given on vague ground, and court also observed that enough time had been given to NCB for cross-questioning as well. In fact, Satish Mani Shinde went on to say and counter the argument, saying that if NCB wishes to have an interrogation of Achit Kumar, the 17th arrest, along with Aryan Khan, that can happen at a later stage as well, even when Aryan is given bail. So the main argument for the most important person here right now, that is Aryan Khan, is that he did not have any drug in person. There was no drug found in his bag as well. He was there as a special invitee, and that he knew Arbaz,
Pankaj,
but then he
despite
cannot.
all this case seems to be very important for Narcotics Control Bureau. Yesterday, Satish Mani Shinde quipped inside the court, and Divish, I want to come to you on this. Satish Mani Shinde quipped inside the court that Additional Solicitor General especially have come to this court, that is the magistrate court. Normally, the public prosecutor at the level of Additional Solicitor General is not seen in the magistrate court often. But for this case, specifically, Additional Solicitor General was present in the magistrate court, and it was quipped by Satish Mani Shinde. What was he implying, according to you, Divyesh? This case seems to be really important for Narcotics Control Bureau. Yesterday's remarks by the magistrate that the remand application is vague. What does it imply, and where does this case go? Because as I mentioned, this case is really important for Narcotics Control Bureau. It seems that this case is very important for Narcotics Control Bureau.
Sahil, responding to the first query that you raised, Satish Mani Shinde pointed out that the ASG doesn't usually come to the magistrate court. So ASG appears for the central agencies only in important cases, only in very important cases, and mostly it is in the High Court or at the Sessions Bench. But this time, the ASG himself was present during custodial hearing of accused at the Metropolitan Magistrate Court. So that
second query that you raised, that why
Devesh was telling us that how ASG, the Additional Solicitor General, normally does not represent the Narcotics Control Bureau at the time when the case is at the level of remand application, where the NCB's investigation is ongoing. They are only taking the accused to the court for taking remand or sending them to the judicial custody, or saying that they don't need their custody anymore. At that level, normally the public prosecutors, maximum special public prosecutors, appear for the central agencies. But for this time, Additional Solicitor General himself was present there and pushing for 4 more days remand for all the accused. Whereas yesterday the magistrate said that their remand application is completely vague. And more importantly, he also added that the charges against most of the accused are non-bailable. Despite that, are bailable. So basically, whenever the charges are bailable, it is likely that not more than 1 or 2 days remand is given to the investigating agencies. But despite that, he said that I gave you 5 days remand, and if you are yet come back for 4 days more remand, it is not going to be possible. And that is the reason why he rejected their remand application and sent them to the judicial custody. Importantly, Vidya, our correspondent, is inside the magistrate court at this point of time, and she's sending minute-by-minute updates. She had just said 12:30, it's already 12:34, and hearing was supposed to start at 12:30. No one from the prosecution is present inside at this point of time inside the magistrate court. Magistrate asked where are the prosecution lawyers at this point of time, because I asked her specifically that even today, will the ASG, the Additional Solicitor General, will represent the NCB or not, because yesterday ASG said very specifically that he will need to file a reply on the bail application. Whereas nobody is there at this point of time, they might be reaching soon. Tariq Sayyad, who was representing Arbaz Merchant, said that neither Setna nor Singh was present. That means Setna is a public prosecutor. He's a senior public prosecutor for NCB, for central agencies. He's also not present. Anil Singh, who is an Additional Solicitor General, is also not present. Then he asked that whether Satish Maneshinde is present in the court, which has been, Maneshinde said that he is present there. So basically the defense lawyers, of course, they want their clients to be out of the custody, and that is the reason why they are present at right time, whereas the prosecution is not in a hurry to release them from the custody, and that is the reason it looks like that they are taking their time. But in short time, in a while, the proceedings will start in the magistrate court. Pankaj, you continue to be with us. Just now, Vidya has given these details that the hearing will begin in some time. Also, the NCB has prepared to take the others who will not be given bail, or maybe if the magistrate says that he doesn't have power, he will not hear the application, then they might be taken to the Arthur Road jail. What are the preparations you are seeing there?
Sahil, I'm right outside the NCB headquarters, as I was mentioning.
Police escort vehicle has come in here. Now, if you see all around, see the number of cars that have lined up here. I see many staffers of the NCB also just at the main gate, an indicator perhaps that the arrested accused could be brought out. But as I said, the zonal head, Samir Wankhede, had said 2 important things in the morning hours when we had an off-record small meeting with him when he was going to his office. He said, one, that the COVID test report of all the arrested accused has turned out negative, and that they would be waiting for the interim bail orders from the court, and perhaps then they would be taking a decision on their next move. Now, if at all, now this clearly means, if at all the bail applications are rejected, then the male arrested accused will be taken to the Arthur Road jail, for which I see the preparations are already in place. I see 1, 2, 3 and 4 vehicles already lined up, and the women, the arrested accused, will be taken to the Bhaikila women's cell. But as we are seeing, the proceedings could also start at the Metropolitan Court at any given point of time. Satish Maneshinde, representing the star arrested accused, Aryan Khan, is already present, and he would be, this is confident going by what the observations of the court had been yesterday. And the argument, as I was telling the viewers from day one of Satish Mani Shinde has been
Pankaj,
that
hold
there
on
was
thought,
no
because we were
drug that was
speaking to Divyesh before we explained what was happening in the court, because Vidya is giving us updates from the court. The hearing is yet to begin. The public prosecutors have not yet reached. It is again likely that even today the Additional Solicitor General may represent Narcotics Control Bureau. What Divyesh was mentioning before we had lost its connection. Divyesh, you were mentioning that ASG normally does not represent the central agencies at this level, at the magistrate level. He normally comes to the higher court, that is the Sessions Court or the higher court. Why you think that this case is going to be really interesting for the NCB? Is it because of Shah Rukh Khan, what everybody is claiming? What do you think that why it is very important?
Control Bureau Director General Mr. S.N. Pradhan had clearly stated while in an interview to India Today that no one is high and mighty for them. Everyone is an accused. We do not care about who his father is or which family does he belong to. If he has been apprehended, he has been arrested, then he is an accused for us, and we will treat him like an accused. So everyone is equal in the eyes of law. That is what S.N. Pradhan, the DG NCB, was trying to say. While the case is indeed very important for the Narcotics Control Bureau, because the DG NCB also said that this is for the first time that such an operation was carried out on a cruise ship where drugs were taken by some of the accused, while Aryan Khan, Arbaz merchant were apprehended at the terminal itself. Somewhere there were other accused who have been caught from the ship, from their rooms inside the ship, like Munmun Dhamecha was on the ship. So there were several others who were arrested from the ship. So this is first such operation, you could say, was conducted on the sea. Though the ship was berthed, it was in the sea. This operation was conducted with the Narcotics Control Bureau, who took CISF officials along with them, posted at the Mumbai Port Trust terminal. So this is the first kind of operation that the Narcotics Control Bureau did, and after that there have been several arrests, and also a high-profile arrest. Mega Bollywood star Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan has been arrested. So there is.
Divyesh, hold for a moment. Vidya had just informed from the court, because she is inside the court. Finally, when the magistrate asked that where are the prosecutors, where are the lawyers from the NCB, finally Special Public Prosecutor Advait Sethna Jr. Came to the court, and he has sought some more time, because they are preparing a reply to the applications filed by the accused lawyers seeking interim bail from the magistrate. He says that it will still take 15 more minutes to file that reply. So it looks like that by only 1 o'clock the hearing will be able to begin, because they will have to file a written reply to the court before arguing in front of the court. So obviously it will take more 15 minutes. So at 1 o'clock it's likely that the hearing may begin. The Additional Solicitor General is also on his way. So it confirmed now that even for the bail hearing, the Additional Solicitor General will be appearing in the magistrate court along with the Special Public Prosecutor for NCB. It clearly shows that NCB has taken it by heart. This particular case is going to be really important for NCB, especially after what happened with the Nawab Malik's press conference. Now it has come to this point that even Additional Solicitor General is going to represent NCB at the time when the interim bail application will be heard in the magistrate court. Yes, Divyesh, you are continuing with the details of this case and why you think that this case is going to be important. Again, what we are hearing from Vidya from inside the court is that Additional Solicitor General Anil Singh is also on his way to reach the magistrate court, and he will be present. He will be there as representing NCB during the interim bail hearing. Yes, Divyesh.
this case is very important for the Narcotics Control Bureau because this is a major operation. There are several allegations that have been leveled against the Narcotics Control Bureau by the political party NCP, and there are several people, high profile people who've been arrested. Most of them arrested in this particular drug bust do not have any past criminal record. So there's Aryan Khan, there's Munmun Dhamecha, Arbaz Merchant, 4 people from the events company. There are several others who were tourists but were found with drugs. So there are several such people who have been arrested for the first time. They have no criminal history but were found carrying drugs, were found in possession of drugs, and that is why they were arrested. Though Aryan Khan wasn't found in possession of drugs, there are various chats that the NCB has retrieved indicating or hinting that he indeed had been.
Now NCB claims that there is an international drug racket. They have arrested one Nigerian national yesterday, and they have claimed in the court that he is the main supplier of this whole case. Right now they have, out of 18, only 2 people they have managed to arrest, on whom they have found narcotic substances in a commercial quantity, is what the NCB has told the court. The rest of the people who have been arrested have been found with either non-commercial quantity or they are found with nothing on them. But their WhatsApp chats, according to NCB, shows that there is some kind of a link between them. What NCB tried to do yesterday in the court is to show that all these 18 people are connected. There is a nexus of drug trafficking among these 18 people, whereas the court thought that they have been arresting people individually. They are yet to come with what kind of nexus they share with each other. But of course, all these things will come up during the hearing when the NCB will finally come to the conclusion of this case and will file the charge sheet in the NDPS court, and the trial will begin. But before that, as expected, the Bollywood has come in support of Aryan Khan. But of course, I don't need to tell you, because you are very knowledgeable viewers. I don't need to tell you that what Kangana must have said and what Hrithik must have said. But even in the past, Bollywood has undoubtedly had a history with the drugs. With Aryan's case now in the limelight, several Bollywood stars who are otherwise silent on the controversial issues have rallied behind Shah Rukh Khan's son. And here is how the Bollywood has reacted to this whole case.
From Sanjay Dutt to Rhea Chakraborty, Bollywood is not new to unsavory drug controversies. The Narcotics Control Bureau has been aggressively investigating the connection between Bollywood and drugs over the last few years. The arrest of Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan in the Mumbai cruise drug bust has put the spotlight on B-Town's use of narcotics. But unlike in the Rhea Chakraborty case, many faces in Tinseltown are now coming out in support of Aryan Khan. The king of dance, Hrithik Roshan, has penned an emotional message for Aryan on Instagram. Hrithik says, "I've known you as a kid and I've known you as a man. Own it. Own everything you experience. They are your gifts." Kangana Ranaut, not surprisingly, differs with Hrithik. The queen of controversies in her Instagram stories takes pot shots at Hrithik. She says, "All Mafia Pappu coming to Aryan's defense, we make mistakes but must not glorify them. Who the Mafia Pappu are, we leave it to your imagination." Kangana adds that Aryan's mistakes will surely help him evolve and he will surely learn from it, but his mistakes should not be glorified at any cost. Hrithik's ex-wife Suzanne Khan has words of sympathy for young Aryan. Replying to author Shobha De's post on Instagram, Suzanne wrote, "Aryan was unfortunately at the wrong place at the wrong time." Film director Pooja Bhatt, singer Mika Singh and actor Sunil Shetty have already spoken in defense of Shah Rukh Khan's son.
जहाँ तक मैं आर्यन को जानता हूँ, दैट बॉय इज़ अ लवली बॉय. मैं बहुत प्यार करता हूँ आर्यन से, और यही कहूँगा कि क्या है, बोलते तो है कि हज़ारों लोग थे वहाँ पर, लेकिन नाम सिर्फ और सिर्फ बॉलीवुड का लिया जाता हमेशा। तो कहीं ना कहीं स्पेकुलेशन को हम पूरी तरह से जब रिपोर्ट आए तब देखें तो बेहतर ही रहेगा।
Bollywood and drugs go a long way back. Aryan's arrest, however, has shaken the industry like never before. Bollywood perhaps has learnt its lessons by now. Bureau Report, India Today.
So 10 minutes from now, the magistrate will hear the interim bail application filed by Aryan Khan and others. As NCB has promised that within some time they will be filing the written reply and then the submission will happen inside the court. But it is going to take few more hours because there will be a lot of arguments inside the court before finally the court will come to some sort of conclusion and then release the order. We'll have to wait for few more hours to understand whether Aryan Khan will be released from the jail today or he will still have to wait to get a proper bail from the NDPS court in the Mumbai Sessions Court. We'll keep updating you on this story. Stay tuned with us because this story is going to be really interesting. In last many years of my career, I've seen a lot of twists and turns in the cases like Antilia bomb scare case and even this case.